Greetings everybody, Del Puckett here. Welcome to this video lesson where I'm going to teach you some advanced blues improv. But first I wanted to let you hear the sound of this Canjo. It's got a beautiful banjo style sound. Okay, so if you don't understand everything in this video, that's okay. I'm going to assume some level of knowledge and some of the basic things. I'm going to assume that maybe you already know that. If not, there's plenty of other videos that explain that kind of stuff. So don't be discouraged if you don't quite understand it. But this is in the concept of 12-bar blues. So basically 12-bar blues is you count to 12 and you start over, or you count to 4 3 times. There's different ways of thinking about it. So 12-bar blues, I'm just going to assume here the open key, and it could be whatever open key you're in. It doesn't matter. I don't even know what this is tuned to. It's just, I think it's EBE. So we're going to go 4 bars on E. So that's just back and forth E. You just call that E. So that's what they call the 1. So you're going to do that 4 times. Now we're going to go to the 5th measure, and we're going to go up here to this, what they call the 4 chord. Okay, this is the basic stuff. Wait till I get to the complicated stuff. You're going to do this twice, then back down to the 1. So that brings us up to measure 9, which is the turnaround. So this is just a generic turnaround. We're going to go to the 7th fret, then back down to the 5th fret, and back to open. And if you want it to be cool, you can come back to the top and just and then start over again. So that's the basic 12-bar blues. Okay, but this is what we're going to do here. Whenever we're doing the 1 chord, instead of just going, what we're going to do is we're going to think. And this is just a pattern. That's all it is. Okay, if you can just think in this pattern while we're doing that 1 chord, then this is going to be your improv. Okay, so this is where this video gets really complicated, so I need you to pay close attention. Okay, so I'm going to sit down here and hopefully you're going to understand this. Okay, so we're taking it from the root here of the open strings here. However, that has nothing to do with our pattern, okay? But that's going to be, all of this is going to happen while we're on the 1 chord. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick any note, and I'm going to pick this note here, which is also the 1 chord. In other words, it's the same note. It's the same as the open top string. That's all the same notes. So I'm going to be visualizing this whole concept starting right there. So if I'm going up the neck, I'm going to be going up in a minor step. What I mean by a minor step is that it's a step and a half. The gap between from here to here is what they call a step and a half. 1 whole step and then a half step. Whereas this here would be 2 whole steps. We're going to go up a step and a half from my target note here. Up a minor. They call that a minor third. Now from this note here, I'm going to go up a major third. And a major third is 2 whole steps. Now from this note, I'm going to go up a minor third. And then I'm going to go up a major third. And then a minor third. Then a major third. Minor third, major third, minor third, major third, minor third, major third, minor third, major third, minor third, to infinity. Okay, so what a simple pattern. Come on. Now from going down, instead of going up a minor, we're going to go down a major. So all you do now is you just put the pattern, and there's only 2 patterns, major or minor, right? So this is how it works here. From this note here, again, this is my starting point, right? I'm going to go, instead of going up in a line here, I'm going to go up on the next string. So instead of going up to here, I'm going to go, so I'm going to create this little pattern. And then from there it's major again. Minor, major, minor, So I overlap all these. So that's just the pattern. You can play whatever you want, whatever pattern you want, whatever lick you want, blah, 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 blah. But just use those patterns while you're on the one chord. So it'd be for 4 measures instead of going, you'd be out like a, ah. There's the 4 chord. I'm going to go back to the 1. Turn around. I know that's a horrible example, but anyhow, so that's the idea. Whenever you're on the one chord, don't just do chords, do little notes kind of just bouncing around on this minor, major, minor, major, minor, just those intervals. And then of course going backwards. And so like what I've done is I've kind of memorized 2 patterns. This is one pattern, it's this. So I'm going open, everything is on the open string here on the bass. So 1, or open, whatever you want to call it. And then my middle finger is on the 5th fret, middle string, and then the index is on the 3rd fret, high string, and then I get my pinky all the way up here to the 7th fret. So it's like I can roll it and pull it off. And keep this finger here. So that's the same thing. Now if I'm going to go up from a major, I'm going to go up to the next pattern, which is, and so I'm going again open string. My middle finger is just now here on the 8th fret, middle string. High string is 7th fret, and then the pinky up here to the 10th fret. So I look at it as this is the minor chord, and then this is the major chord, because it's a major, and here's the minor, back to major, back to minor, back to major, and I'm running out of frets. Too far. So I just alternate between this. And I'm coming up here. Loads of fun with that. Oh my gosh, this Canjo is so fun to play. seriously, wow. Who would have thunk that a tin paint can would sound so cool?